Joseph's master took him and put him into prison. So uboshelwe into angayenzanga bazalwane. uJoseph asofakwe ejele manje. Uboshelwe into angazange yenze. And now sizobona futhi njoba sichubeka la ukufunda ukuthi ke lokuthi afakwe ejele nako kwamlethela ifavor futhi. Bazalwane lo mzalwane uthola ifavor ngenxa yezimo adlula kuzo. So izimo kusho ukuthi ziyakunikeza umusa. Uyayithola igrace, uyithola ifavor ngenxa yezimo odlula kuzo. So into yokuqala sibone ethola umusa kaNkulunkulu because of the rejection, But now sithola ukuthi ke uyachutshekwa la kuthiwa he put him into prison, and the place where the king's prisoners were confined, and he was in the prison. So afakwe ejele uJosepha waboshwa neboshwa eyisebenzela inkosi. But the Lord was with Joseph. Nayo uyabona manje. So uNkulunkulu sasenaye kwekuphi manje ejele. Ngani ngoba uJosepha refused to sin. He refused to fall into sin. He refused to fall into temptation, But the Lord was with Joseph, and he showed him steadfast love. uNkulunkulu ambonisa uthando olukhulu and gave him favor in the sight of the keeper of prison. So Joseph azothola umusa futhi kumphathi wejele, umphathi weboshwa. uJoseph uthola ifavor kwaPotiphar, manje uthola ifavor kulophethe ijele, kuthiwa, and the keeper of the prison put Joseph in charge. The keeper of the prison put Joseph in charge. He put Joseph in charge. So Joseph was told, say we are no pet, So he put Joseph in charge, who were in charge of all the prisoners. So Joseph uboshiwe marupete iboshwa. So we are in Duna. And whatever was done there, he was the one who did it. So Joseph kwaba uyena manje owenza izinto zenzeke lapha ejele. Kuthiwa the keeper of the prison paid no attention to anything that was in Joseph's charge. He was so faithful, bazalwane uJoseph, umphathi weboshwa bekangadingi ukuloku am-inspector, am-check, ambhekisisa ukuthi ngabe lo muntu lento athunywe ukuthi uyenza uzoyenza na. uJosepha bazalwane watholakala ukuthi uyathembeka, uyathembeka uJosepha emehlweni walomphathi. So ke wathembeka noma eboshelwe into angayenzanga, So this man paid no attention to whatever was in Joseph's charge because the Lord was with him, and whatever he did, the Lord made it to succeed. Bazalwane uJoseph uthola umusa bazalwane kaNkulunkulu ngenxa yezimo adlula kuzo, ama temptations awanqobayo, njengoba uJesu asihlala asifundisa ukuthi sithi noma standards sithi lead us not into temptation. Ukunqoba kwakhe ilingo kwenza uNkulunkulu ahambe naye, ukuzithole eba ne rejection kwenza ukuthi uNkulunkulu ahambe naye, uyayibona. So ke sibona leyo nto bazalwane, sibona uNkulunkulu ehamba noJosepha emlwela emnqobela, and egcineni kutholakala futhi la ejele sokunabantu abaphuphayo, ezinye iboshwe ezimbili, iboshwe ezazikade ziseva inkosi ziboshiwe la, and the two prisoners zabaphupha, uma bephupha uJosepha wabachazela amaphupho abo, baze kwafezeka lento ayishilo uJosepha ukuthi amaphupho abo ayofezeka abenjani. Kwaba njalo, ingakho simuza uJosepha etshela the chief cupbearer ukuthi ke uma sowuphumile wena sowubuyiselwe in your position, uthi please remember me, remember me, ungikhumbule. Kuthiwa le ndoda yathi nayiphuma ngesikhathi yaphuma ngaso yamkhohlwa uJosepha, le ndoda yamkhohlwa, kodwa yamkhohlwa ngesikhathi esiright ukuthi bekungakabi isikhathi sokuthi ngakhulunywa ngaye, yamkhohlwa. Kanti kuthiwa after 2 years bazalwane, 2 full years, uFaro naye waphupha. Uma uFaro ephupha biza bonke abantu bafuna abantu abangamchazela lamaphupho amabili awaphuphile, kwathola ukuthi akekho umuntu okwazi ukuchaza, akekho umuntu okwazi ukuchaza lamaphupho. And ngenxa lokho kuthiwa uFaro uma esaloku yabuza, this man owayekade eboshiwe uJoseph wachaza iphupho lakhe, that man wathi inkosi uyazi ngesikhathi ngisaboshiwe there was a man lapha ejele owasichazela amaphupho, ngaphupha mina nalomunye ngangiboshwe naye, and lamaphupho ethu uthena kawachaza wafezeka lamaphupho abanjalo lamaphupho lawo. So manje ngaba njani ukuthi inkosi imbiza? Inkosi yambiza ngempela uJosepha, and uJoseph yafika phambi kwenkosi uzochaza amaphupho enkosi, and uma uJosepha esewachazile amaphupho enkosi, uJosepha sewuthola umusa futhi. Ayi bazalwane, sifunda lapha ku chapter 41 manje sifunda ku chapter 41 uma uJosepha esethola umusa kuFaro. I mean the main man of the country, the main man of the country, So kuthiwa ke ku verse number 37 ku chapter 41 kuthiwa ke this proposal pleased Pharaoh and all his servants, and Pharaoh said to his servants, can we find a man like this in whom is the Spirit of God? Ngoba uJosepha uchaza iphupho aphinde enza ama recommendations ukuthi ke this is what Pharaoh must do ukuze kungafiki isikhathi sendlala sishaya Egypt with every country ekhona emhlabeni. So uFaro makenze lokho. So uJosepha unikeza uFaro ama recommendations, isiboshwa abazalwane, umuntu ophuma ejele. And uJosepha was 30 years old. Yasimdala, he was 30 years old, but he had the Spirit of God. So uFaro kuthiwa wajabulela iproposal. And uFaro uthi ezincekweni zakhe, can we find a man like this? Yeah? We Egypt, can we find a man like this in whom is the Spirit of God? So uyambona ukuthi lo muntu lo unomoya kaNkulunkulu, because uJoseph uma efika lapha akazange afika athi yes I can interpret your dream, I can because I'm Joseph. No, uthi Joseph, I cannot do it, but God can do it. So uJoseph uphakamisa uNkulunkulu wherever he goes. And manje uFaro uyabona ukuthi lo muntu unomoya kaNkulunkulu lo, and the proposal yakhe is so perfect. And ubani umuntu esingamthola omunye onomoya kaNkulunkulu njengalo? Akekho. Then Pharaoh said to Joseph, since God has shown you all this, there is none so there is none so disconcerting and wise as you are. Akekho umuntu ohlakaniphe njengawe eGibhithe lonke, akekho umuntu ohlakaniphe njengawe. Kuthiwa ke uthi uFaro kuye ke, you shall be over my house, and all my people shall order themselves as you command. Yeah, madoda. Umuntu waphuma ejele wathola ipromotion enkulu. Uthi uFaro kuJosepha, you shall be over my house. Uthi manje indlu yakhe kade aseva kwaPotiphar. uPotiphar is the captain of the guard. Now so uyoseva kuphi? In the house of Pharaoh himself. Uthi, only as regard the throne will I be greater than you. So uFaro uthi yazi ngokunika ipromotion lokuthi the whole country yimi ngedwa ozoba mkhulu kunawo, bonke abanye bazoba ngaphansi kwakho, including ubani? uPotiphar. Yena loya owamfaka ejele. Ayi bazalwane, niyayibona ukuthi favor kaNkulunkulu. Uthi la, and Pharaoh said to Joseph, see, I have set you over all the land of Egypt. Not just my house, but over all the land of Egypt. Then Pharaoh took his a signet ring and from his hand and put it on Joseph's hand. So amkhiphela iring yakhe bazalwane ye-authority, because iring le iring ye-authority uma ngabe fake yona ama-signature ashawa ngale ring bazalwane, you know, kuthiwa wayikhipha esandleni sakhe wayifaka kuJosepha, ngamanye amazwi umnikeza i-authority ukuthi now you can approve anything, you know, and clothed him in garments of fine linen, wamgqokisa impahla, and put a gold chain about his neck, and he made him ride on his second chariot. Ugibela inqola yenkosi, you know, and they called out before him, bow the knee, and thus he set him over all the land of Egypt. So uJoseph abazalwane waba phezulu manje. Yini lento bazalwane eyenza uJoseph ukuthi aphakanyiswe kangaka? uJoseph used his gift to serve others. uJoseph bekumuntu wamaphupho, so he was not bitter uma ethola abanye bephupha amaphupho akhe engakafezeki. So he served other people's dreams. He served others with his gift. So sibonani labazalwa? Number 1, sibona rejection inika umuntu favor. Number 2, sibona the refusal to fall into sin, you know, inikeza uJoseph ifavor futhi. Sibona futhi manje uJoseph being risen into power because he used his gift to serve others. Kuswa ku verse 44, moreover Pharaoh said to Joseph, I am Pharaoh, and without your consent no one shall lift up a hand or foot in all the land of Egypt. Yeah. Now it isn't azime wena Joseph akuyoma yonke into. Now uthi akunyakazo kuyanyakazo. And the Pharaoh called Joseph's name Zarephath-Peniel, and he gave him in marriage Asenath. Wamnikeza nendodakazi yakhe Pharaoh, the daughter of Potiphar, the priest of On. And so Joseph went out over all the land of Egypt. So Joseph abazalwane wazithola semkhulu eGibhithe, uNkulunkulu emnikeza ifavor phakathi kwezimo ebezibhlungu kangaka. He was risen into power, you know. Ingakho ngithathwa amazwi bazalwane othi uma wathola lapha ya ku chapter number 45 ayanginyakazisa kakhulu lamazwi. Ngizowafunda nje, mhlambe ngicela ukufunda uverse number 8 kuphela. Uma uJoseph esephambi kwabafowabo, you know, esezivezile ukuthi ubani, you know, uJoseph uyabatshela lapha ya ku chapter number 45 verse number 8 uthiwa, so it was not you who sent me here. So uma uJoseph etshela abafowabo uthi ningazikwateli ningazithukutheleli, so it was not you who sent me here but God, uNkulunkulu wangiletha la. He has made me a father to Pharaoh. Ngithathwa nje lawo magama abazalwane uthi uNkulunkulu sengenze ngaba njengobaba kuPharaoh, and the Lord over all his house, and the ruler over all his land, and the land of Egypt. So uthi akinina enangiletha la, ngalethwa uNkulunkulu esebenzisa nina. Ngamazwi bazalwane, uNkulunkulu uyayisebenzisa izimo ukuthi akunikeze ifavor, akuledele endaweni la akufuna khona. Asithandaze ke bazalwane. Baba siyabonga izwi lakho nakulolu suku lwanamhlanje. Libusise enhlizweni yalona loyo uziveze uthembekile. Sibonga ukuthi Baba izwi lakho liqinisile. Zivezeke kulona loyo, nikeze ifavor. Understand izimo adlula kuzo, akubona uthembekile, akubona umlwela, akubona umnqobela, kubone Baba umprotector egameni lika Jesu. Amen. Siyabonga ke bazalwane, uNkulunkulu akanibusise, kanigcine, kanithwala, ngakupha amandla, umbone nje emuhle izinsuku zonke zokuphila kwakho egameni lika Jesu. Future bright bazalwane, future bright, you know, as much as there was a famine in the land of Egypt, but uNkulunkulu wasebenzisa uJoseph ukuthi, you know, ifamine ingasebenzi towards their disadvantage. So uNkulunkulu akabe muhle nakuwe ku 2020 ngesikhathi la khona kuthiwa imisebenzi yaphela, you know, economy ya struggleisha, you know, isifo sihlasele, but uNkulunkulu akakunikeza umusa egameni lika Jesu, umbone ethembekile. Siyabonga ke bazalwane, sohlangana kusasa ekseni uNkulunkulu anibusise.